Yo! What up, guys? I'm here. I'm excited. Why am I excited? I just got some books in the mail. I got my paperback. I got a hardback. Today is a good day. But I don't want to talk necessarily exactly about the books just yet. I want to talk a little bit about how I even got here. Let's make a little motivational speech before I even talk about the books. So, I have a book. How insane is I have a book? It took a long time to get here. It just didn't happen all of a sudden. And I actually have a book. Yeah, I could just sit here and bring myself down like anybody gonna have a book. I can just type a bunch of mumbo jumbo and whatever and just throw it in a book and print it. It just costs a little bit of money. Anybody can have a book. But hey, you know what? I have a book. And not only do I have a book, I'm proud of the concept that I was able to get out and be able to put it in a format where I can now give it to other people and actually sell it. I actually have something to necessarily sell. And the concept in here is absolutely going to change the way some people hold their wealth, which is really interesting about the book. And I've had a lot of great feedback over the past month. But what I want to talk about is how I got here. I developed this concept almost 3 years ago and didn't tell anybody about it. And as I started to open up, talking to more people, I started hearing the feedback like, man, that is really interesting. And I'm like, just common sense to me. I've known about this for a long time, but nobody else has really thought about it. It's like, interesting. And the more people I talked about it, the more I understood, like, man, how do I get this information out? And earlier this year, my goal this year is, who is Cody Murdoch? And I've been, over the past couple of years, really trying to dig in to see who I am. Who am I? What am I made of? Who am I? That was my goal this year. I have a slogan every year, and this year was, who is Cody Murdoch? And earlier this year I said, you know what? I need to write a book. I need to have my name on a book. My name on a book. And it's me write a book, the guy that has never even got a B- a C in any English class I've ever taken. The kid that didn't speak until he was like 6 years old and couldn't hear very good and barely speaks English and have a whatever. I can make any excuse in the world, right? But I have a book. And what did it take for me to get here? It took for me little strategy I kind of want to give. I don't know what you guys are doing. You probably don't care to write a book, but you cared about doing something. This is how I function. I've been learning how I function. In order for me to get started, I had to tell myself it was easy. Was it easy? Absolutely not was it easy. I'll show you how it wasn't easy. Look at all these papers. Look at how it is. It was not easy at all. Oh man, I'm still not easy. I'm still not done. And now I have a book, cool. Now I got it published, great. Now it never ends, right? Now I got to go out and sell it. Was it easy? No, but I had to tell myself it was easy. Why? Because the minute I told myself it was easy, anybody can do it. And that's the thing. Anybody can do anything. You can do anything that you wanna do. Anybody can do anything. If somebody else can do it, so can you. It's just gonna take time, energy, resources to put into it, right? So I had to tell myself it was easy. I had to tell myself it was doable. So I started researching, and it's like, wait a minute. There's people out there that don't even write books. They just have ghostwriters write books, and the editors really change everything. And I'm like, okay, now that gave me a little confidence. Like, I could put all my idea and all my concepts out there, and then I can have an editor, I can have someone else kind of make it look a little bit nicer, right? And actually, put the English into here. But there's no excuse, right? I had to tell myself it was easy. That way I got started. For me, I don't like to start things I don't finish. So there you go. I got to kind of trick myself into get something started, And then once I start something, I'm like, hey, I gotta finish it, right? And so that's kind of been my thing. But how have I been not backtracking on things? It is difficult to get not sidetracked today and distracted. And there's been times where I went on vacation. I couldn't have any access to this for 8 days almost. And when I got back, I'm like, oh, the last thing I'm gonna do is pick this up. No, you gotta grind, you gotta go. I told myself, and the great thing to tell yourself, if you have a goal, whether it's a business, whether it's starting a new job, whether it's writing a book, whatever it is, ask yourself at the end of the day, what did I do to help me reach my goal? What did I do to get to sell another book? What did I do to get another client? What did I do every day? Ask yourself that. And if you know you're going to ask yourself that throughout the day, maybe instead of scrolling, maybe instead of watching TV, maybe instead of watching a football game, maybe instead of watching this, you're going to be like, hey, I actually got something I can do for me. Because again, this is ultimately, it's not about the money. It's not about making millions of dollars. I doubt I'll make anything. Who knows? We'll see. But it's about me. This was about me. I wanted to put this out there. I now have something with my name on it where future generations are going to look back and be like, dude, this is freaking cool. So let me tell you a little bit about the book, how cool it is. I developed a concept on how to hide treasure, how to hide stuff online. So kind of like the Ready Player One game, if you ever did that. This concept allows people to store their cryptocurrency, their Bitcoin online, and it's called hidden in plain sight. So you can hide your crypto assets in plain sight. So if you want to support me, great. Buy the book. It's on Amazon. But anyway, if you don't do Bitcoin or crypto, this book is pretty much going to just be way out there for you. Like, I don't understand it. It's not necessarily a Bitcoin 101 book. It's not an educational book. It's on a specific concept of how to store your backups and not in a physical manner, or it could be securing them. So it's a wonderful concept, great, well put together. I put my heart and energy into this, and I'm getting some great feedback for the people that do understand it. If you're interested, throw me info, and I'll send you a link. But anyway, I just want to get the story out there. Whatever it is that you are wanting to do, trick yourself into getting started. Maybe that's how you start. That way you don't stop until you finish. Maybe that's you. If you're stuck on something, maybe you need to be asking yourself, like, what am I doing to reach my goals every day? Whatever it is. The fact is at the end of the road it can be there, right? And now I have a new journey now. I got a book, and now I got to start a new goal of trying to sell 1,000 of these. My actual goal is 10,000, to sell 10,000 of these books. And I will hit my goal. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I will eventually get there. Now it's just about setting the goal, setting the vision, and just getting started and just get the ball rolling. That's where I'm at. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace.